It's both majestic and spectacular. About every 90 minutes, the International Space Station orbits the Earth. That's about 16 times a day. Several times a year, we get a chance to see it. And some of the flyovers are brighter and better than others. I don't know if you've ever seen the space station flyover, but ask anybody who has, it's pretty remarkable. And you got to remember, there are 6 people up there traveling around the Earth at 17,000 miles per hour, 249 miles straight up. Now, of course, flyovers happen daytime and nighttime. We tell you about the ones a little bit after sunset, when it's dark here, but the space station is still picking up light from the sun. This is a space station flyover Japan. Now, I speeded this up 4 times, and honestly, it looks much better and brighter in person. And of course, you can see it with your naked eye. It takes about 3 minutes to cross the sky in our field of view. Here's a time exposure shot of a flyover. This gives you a better idea of how bright these things can be. Boy, if you have kids, they will love seeing a space station flyover, trust me. And by the way, if you have binoculars, you can even see features of the space station. Now, I've seen this about 3 dozen times, and let me tell you something, it never, ever gets old. As exhilarating it is for us to look up and see the space station from Earth, the view the astronauts are getting from about 250 miles up is simply stunning. Here's a great example. Lake Michigan, with the lights of Chicago in the foreground. Hey, up ahead I see Detroit and several cities around Lower Michigan and Indiana. So let's talk about the particulars of the upcoming flyovers Friday and Saturday night, because it's really been a long time since we've seen a really good flyover in primetime viewing. So Friday night, starting at 7:32 p.m., out of the northwestern sky and traveling southeast, almost but not quite overhead at 7:33, and almost out of view by 7:34 as the spacecraft loses sunlight. And then on Saturday night, about an hour earlier, a little bit more in the eastern sky, starting off in the north at around 6:39, traveling across the eastern sky and out of view by about 6:42. Both nights should be particularly bright, magnitude 3 or better, and that's about as good as it gets. Next question, what about the weather? That's a good question. There are some concerns of some tropical moisture streaming out of Texas, sending a stream of high, thin cirrus clouds made up of ice crystals 6 miles above us. Will they be enough to limit our view of the flyover? That's what I'm talking about right there. Thin veil of cirrus clouds. Now, on Friday and Saturday night, will the cirrus clouds be thick enough that we won't be able to see the space station flyover? That's the iffy part. But if not this flyover, there are several great flyovers during the year, and I will keep you up to date and tell you when the good ones are coming, like I always have. Thanks for watching my video today.
Rich Thomas weather.